Did you enjoy your torture, Jeffrey?
No.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. I can't stand that fat fucking. Well, I already said bullfrog of a human. Anyway, you know what I mean. So, since you put me through that shit, I got a little surprise for you.
Oh, really? What
I
is
got a
it?
video from your old boyfriend, the Vigilant Christian.
Nope,
Yeah,
I'm not
oh
doing
boy,
it.
yep.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
Yep.
No, motherfucker, I'm not doing it.
I know you had a little hate boner for him in the past.
Why are you making me do this?
Because you made me suffer, so I'm gonna make you suffer now.
Fuck.
Play the video. I want you to press the play button.
Fine, let's just get this over with. Nope, what's up, bitches? Nope, I'm not doing it. Nope, nope. Oh, fuck, what's up, bitches?
Try to run
No.
again, I'll snap your neck like a chicken bone.
Cringe. So apparently, from what Jeffrey tells me, this video is Mario saying that the upcoming Marvel movie about the anti-hero known as Venom.
I haven't seen it, but I know it's Mario, so I'm gonna say he's gonna say it's like satanic. You think?
It's Mario. Of course, everything's satanic to him.
Well, everything popular.
Alright, hey everyone, it's TVC Mario, and you're here for a video I needed to make to go ahead and do a review on a new trailer that's come out for yet again another superhero movie coming out. This one called Venom.
He just had to make the video.
Oh yeah, he has to. It's his duty as a Christian on YouTube, trying to make money, only talking about the most popular things. But he's very vigilant, right? Vigilant.
Vigilant.
I can't say it right anymore. He's very vigilant about everything. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's Mario. What
Something
do you-
harmless as a fucking movie. Yeah, that's what needs to be focused on in this country.
Exactly.
Nothing else going on. No.
Exactly. It's only about the movie.
All the other shit that's going on, this fucking faggot. Well, he's in Canada, though, right?
Yes.
So, oh, yeah, he doesn't know anything about trouble.
Oh,
of course
no.
he thinks a scary movie is satanic.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
faggot.
Elastigirl is the main character in The Incredibles 2. Oh no, they're attacking God.
Now, the official trailer got a lot of positive review, as you can see already with 1 million plus likes. Now, the main reason I wanted to go ahead and review it is because one of the things that I want to do is warn Christian parents out there about the influence that media, especially Hollywood and the entertainment industry, has on the youth.
Is Venom a kid's movie?
No.
No, right? No.
Venom is more likely rated R.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be rated R, at least at PG-13. That's going to be kind of like, oh, have some moments in it like, are you sure this is only PG-13? Because this is fucking Venom we're talking about. He's never really been on the light side of things, you know?
But then again, it's Mario we're talking about. The guy who thinks that Deadpool was a kid-friendly movie.
He's probably also realizing that some parents are retarded enough to bring their little kids to Venom or Deadpool too.
Yeah, because...
I mean, he's still fucking stupid.
Yes.
He's warning them and giving them all the wrong signals. It's like, no, you shouldn't watch this because it's satanic. No, it's not. The kids shouldn't watch this because this is obviously, more than likely, going to be pretty violent.
Now, what we have here with Venom is in fact an anti-hero. What that means is he's a villain, normally, but now he's in a position where he is going to be portrayed as the superhero. So now the good guy is in fact the bad guy?
That's not it.
I can't. He's already making me lose my mind.
Yeah, I
already.
know. Okay.
You see why I took a break from him? You see why I stopped? Give me that damn fucking beer. Woo! This is why I stopped making fucking videos about Mario. Because he's so goddamn inept and stupid. An anti-hero...
You took one
Stop.
little sip of beer.
Stop. An anti-hero is not, oh, it's a person who would be a villain and then basically is now portrayed as a hero. No, you fucking dumbass moron. This is what an anti-hero is. A central character in a movie or drama who lacks conventional heroic attributes. That's not a hero. They're basically a person who...
It's okay. It's okay. Go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner.
You take over,
I'll take
motherfucker.
over for
You
a little
take
bit.
over.
I was just about to say, an anti-hero is kind of like, like Venom is sometimes, and, like Deadpool or the Punisher. They do bad things to get good things done. Because, like, take, Batman, for example. He'll go and stop the criminals, whether it's like Joker or Riddler or Mr. Freeze or something. He'll beat the shit out of them, use clever tactics to get to them, but he'll never kill them. He's always kind of trying to say on the better things. If it was Deadpool, if he ever got to any of those villains, he'd just pop him in the head and think nothing of it. Kind of more, a little more villainish in a way.
But did Mario, remember, he wrote you.
I mean, you can tell, like, this is what happens when a non-comic book nerd tries to talk about comic book nerd stuff. So never get comic book shit wrong about this, or else
or just even Mario in general. I hate the fucker.
So what does that all mean? Well, it's to confuse the kids.
Confuse the kids.
Stop hiding behind children, you little faggot. It's not to make, try to confuse the kids into worshiping Satan. It's to add depth and character and kind of bring to light the more gray area of being a hero or an anti-hero or a villain or something. It's called compelling storytelling. Is that right? Compelling storytelling? Compelling storytelling.
And that's something that Mario will never, ever understand.
No, he just doesn't get it. Everything is just completely black and white with him. There's no moral dilemmas with him. It's either good or evil, just period.
And you want to know why? And you keep thinking, oh, why did you stop talking about him? This is why.
Oh no, I knew why. I'm just punishing you for making me go through Fierstein.
You're gonna pay for that.
So we're gonna talk about that. I even more so want to talk about this in the light of the fact that the Avengers Infinity War movie just came out, and everyone has been requesting that I do a video.
Who? Yes, who the fuck has been asking you to do this shit? I don't think anyone
Are you
has.
an owl now?
Yes, I'm like the New Day. Who?
What? Stop the video.
I don't believe I will, but I do want to talk about this phenomenon, this obsession towards superheroes. In fact, I've talked about it in previous videos, how it's nothing more than a, fictional retelling of old mythology, and a lot of it is biblical as well.
I don't see... Where does the biblical part come in? Mythological... Yeah, sure, Norse mythology. Because, it has Thor, Loki, Odin... Had Asgard... Had Asgard. Ooh. Yeah, it's like, but I don't see any biblical thing. How much you want to bet he's going to be talking about because of that joke Star-Lord made? Whenever, Doctor Strange comes up, he's like, what master do you serve?
He already did. He already did in a fucking video.
Of course he did.
Yes, because he
what am I supposed to say, Jesus?
He properly made a title.
No,
he made a fucking video entitled Avengers, my God, because of that line. Oh my God, he said, like, Jesus and a question mark? Oh my God, that means he's obviously satanic.
It has nothing to do with the fact that Doctor Strange, spoke it as if he was a character from the Bible. Spoke it in such a manner, and, Star-Lord being the witty little dude that he is. I mean, he even said in that video, Chris Pratt is, like, a pretty Christian. He believes in God and all that.
Dude, I'm so close to jumping off that balcony.
That won't kill you.
I know.
You see, in the book of Genesis, it talks about the fallen angels intermingling, and there being basically demigods, or you could say superheroes, mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And so you see, because of the fact that it's twisted up in biblical mythology, it attracts a lot of people to it.
Okay, so once again, I fail to see where there's like any correlation between fallen angels and the Avengers. Like, which angel is like Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hulk, all the Hawkeye back before he left. Like, who are these? Who are they supposed to represent? They're not like mighty ancient warriors of old or anything. They're superheroes. They're fictional.
Hell, fucking Captain America is literally a normal dude from the 1940s.
Yeah, it's a normal dude. 1940s, went through a superhero project, and then he was like frozen, and here he is in the current times.
Iron Man is literally a guy who is basically a rich motherfucker who has a drinking problem, who basically who inherited his father's technology. That somehow is basically a magic warrior from the Bible.
What was the line that he described himself in the movie?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist.
The Hulk is literally a fucking scientist.
Scientist that went through a gamma ray radiation like ass accident where he become a super strong being. Once again, the only thing that's mythological that's tied to any other kind of mythology that I can think
Thor.
of is Thor. And that has nothing to do with Christianity. That has nothing to do with anything.
Black Panther.
That's Norse.
Black Panther is
Black
literally
Panther.
a fucking Wakandan warrior. That's probably the closest that you can get.
Oh, and Wakanda, a completely made-up fictional country with it's just he's stretching.
No shit.
Because people are looking for the supernatural, and they see that through these fictions they can receive a little bit of it. And so I always give an analysis of it. But what I find striking is the new movies, you got Deadpool that's come out recently and now Venom, are anti-hero in nature, meaning that you have literal demons. That's what Venom is. He's a demon. And you have villains, a depraved, sexually immortal zombie, I guess you could call him, in Deadpool.
Easy, go in the corner if you have to again.
Venom, a demon?
He's not a demon.
Deadpool,
Well, Deadpool is...
Explain it to them. Explain, motherfucker, explain what Venom is and explain what
Venom
Deadpool
is not a demon, dude. Venom is a symbiote. A genetically modified, or more like genetically, like, artificially created.
No, Venom literally in the original Spider-Man comics came from outer space.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Oh, whoops. So yeah, he's
alien
closer.
symbiote-
So he's closer to being an alien.
The
then.
alien symbiote that came from outer space originally attached itself to Spider-Man, and it basically
That's right, you got
gave
Black
him,
Spider-Man.
basically corrupted his fucking mind,
Yeah.
made him kind of fucked up and
Isn't
kind
that
of.
what happened in Spider-Man 3?
Yes.
Yeah,
remember
that
emo?
is true.
Remember
Yeah.
emo Peter Parker?
Emo Parker was the worst.
And then basically when Peter Parker decided to, rip him off, it basically decided to hate Peter Parker and
Yeah.
wanted to get him back. And basically became
Okay,
one of
I'm
Spider-Man's
starting to think.
ultimate villains.
Okay. Easy.
Deadpool has cancer. And basically he had to go through the same Weapon X program.
I mean, okay. I guess you could say he's halfway a zombie, I guess, because, the cancer, it's like, it keeps getting constantly healed, but it, like, keeps reproducing, basically turning his whole body into a giant tumor. I guess you could say halfway there.
But
he's still, like, in complete control of himself.
When Mario's
Sort
saying that,
of.
he's just a mindless zombie, like...
No. He's not Walking Dead zombie. He's just a lunatic whose body is looks like a... What was the line?
That looks like
A
fucking
topographical map
of
of
Utah.
Utah. Having sex with an avocado or something. He's all there, mostly.
He's making...
I will say, he's... Deadpool's a sexual fucking deviant.
I don't know how long...
Makes him funny.
I don't know how long I can keep going with this.
Oh, you'll be going through the whole video.
No, I think there'll be a stopping point for me because I think I'm not fucking...
Actually, there probably will be. My neighbors are probably thinking, what the fuck is going on up there?
He's dead. He's walking around. He's the dead walking, and this zombie. And they're the new heroes. So the kids of today get to look up to these people.
The dead walking? What is wrong with you?
You know damn well that no one in their right mind will try to emulate Deadpool or Venom. Any kids that do are little psychopaths and usually end up getting put away. But anyway, it's like, dude, will you just...
But like when he says that Deadpool is a walking zombie...
Dude, just anyone, I'm pretty sure people watching this are more than likely, maybe in the comic books, I imagine. Mm-hmm. They know their origin. They know Deadpool's origin story, why he's called Deadpool.
Yeah, but Mario is so... I just like, whenever I hear
it's so obvious, he has no idea what he's talking about. He probably saw, the most he's probably even seen of Deadpool is probably the trailer for the second movie. That's it. And then he just kind of like tries to do little mental gymnastics and try to put two and two that don't go together. Try to. Put
I remember
together.
when the first Deadpool movie came out, he basically kind of originally came out with a fucking Deadpool trailer or video that he tried to fucking do it himself, but
it's like he's just going on what he like maybe reads on like little Facebook posts and just try to imagine above himself.
and use them as role models. And even in the trailer, they're told, embrace your anti-hero, your inner anti-hero. And so this is the danger right here, and you can see the subliminal programming in the trailer itself, telling the viewer to embrace their inner demon, their inner symbiote, their Venom. And so for those of you who don't know, Venom is basically an alien symbiote, and that is a fictional race of amorphous extraterrestrials, symbiotes. And they have appeared in the American comic books published by Marvel.
So, are they evangelical demons or fictional alien race like you just read?
He contradicts his own statement, and he's too fucking retarded to realize it.
My brain is even starting to melt. Your rage is no longer able to keep me in good spirits. I'm starting to break down over here. What?
But come on, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, what do you think this is? What in the world? That is, in my opinion, a perfect depiction of demons.
Okay, so he thinks symbiotes. These little symbiotes from the comic books are literal depictions of a demon.
Yes.
So, okay then. Demon. Symbiote. Demon. Symbiote. Now, Mario, if you honestly think this demon looks anything like this symbiote, you're a fucking retard.
And also, one more thing, this demon, in its original story, I'm going to imagine it was like created in hell by Satan. The symbiote is from outer space, like an extraterrestrial organism that, like he just read. So,
retard.
Disembodied spirits who, as we know from scripture, possess the higher fallen angels. I mean, here they are. Look how demonic it is. It's just so clear. But they're called symbiotes. And so that's what Venom is. He's possessed. He's a man who gets possessed by a symbiote, a venom that comes from above, an extraterrestrial one, and it possesses his mind, his body to do evil and kill, but in this case, to be a hero.
Technically,
okay,
it doesn't
so
come from above because in outer space, direction is irrelevant. It's just it's an irrelevant
so he believes
concept.
that Eddie Brock was just a normal guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little bit about Eddie Brock. Someone who's basically watched Spider-Man, knows the original Spider-Man comics, and basically
You clearly know more about Venom. I almost got his.
Eddie Brock worked for the same company that Peter Parker worked for. Basically, Eddie Brock was known for, I don't know, maybe shady tactics to get his sources of pictures or whatever.
Yeah,
and
he was
Peter
like,
Parker has basically
he was basically a
exposed it.
Fox News journalist.
Yes, and basically... nice one. And Peter Parker basically exposed him when Peter Parker was in control, or when the symbiote was in control of Peter Parker. Now then, when Eddie Brock got fired from the same job that Peter was working as, wouldn't you fucking think that Eddie Brock would have some, hatred towards Parker in already?
A little bit of a vendetta against him.
So the symbiote being ripped away from fucking...
Also hates Spider-Man.
Because he basically Peter ripped the
Yeah,
symbiote.
Peter Parker ripped off the symbiote.
And he rejected the symbiote. The symbiote hated Spider-Man. And so basically they go in...
And I imagine the symbiote knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the symbiote hates Peter Parker.
Eddie
Eddie Brock hates Peter Parker.
What a perfect conjoining of fucking matches right there. It's like, is it really that hard to look up Google search? Is it really that hard, Mara, to
Just go into like the comic books Wikipedia or something like that. I know, Wiki. I'm sure there's one out there. There's a wiki for everything.
And so if this is what we're pumping to the kids as heroes today, it really shows us prophetically where we are in the times. How now demon-possessed superheroes are now the thing. So I'm really concerned about this because one of my heart is for the youth. I see so many parents who just have no idea about these things, We are told in the scripture we're going to live in times where people aren't going to be able to even tell what is good from bad and bad from good. So we have kids being raised up in this when the Bible shows us true superheroes. So Christian dads out there, go ahead and get yourselves the Action Bible for your young boys out there. Show them the real superheroes, even the young girls. They need to know that the action heroes and the real people that they should be looking up to are in the Bible.
Down there in the kind of the bottom left corner, are those like a bunch of pigs being thrown off of a cliff down into the... Okay, so in order to steer your kids away from deplorable violence, show them...
Deplorable violence.
Animal abuse, right? And then let's see here. Let's see this guy with a big old sword and spear, shield and spear. Looks like about ready to run someone through with it. And then here we have fucking He-Man Moses now with super kung fu grip, apparently.
Exactly. You know, I find it fucking hilarious. I find it hilarious how he's against, as what he calls, propaganda, or, you know, just like satanic propaganda or whatever, but he's fine with Christian propaganda. And this is an actual real thing.
Man-made bullshit.
This is an actual real thing. I saw this at fucking Walmart the other day.
That doesn't surprise me.
This is where God gave us our mighty men of old. You have David here, who's fighting with his bare hands a lion. Samson tearing down the strongest man who's ever lived, the real Hercules. David again slaying Goliath, the giant, and then slicing off his head. I mean, these are the real superheroes.
He sliced off his fucking head, dude. You just said so yourself. So... once again, it's like, what? Okay, so if Deadpool goes and slices off a mob boss, child, sex trafficking dude, if he goes and slices off his head, that's wrong. But when David goes and kills Goliath and cuts off his head, that's good because...
reasons.
Because you know Jesus, who talked against doing violence against each other in real life?
Okay, you know what? I'm done. I'm fucking done.
I'm
Jeffrey,
not gonna try
I'm
to stop.
tapping out. I'm tapping out. I'm washing my hands with this shit. I'm done. Mario,
Tapping
you're
out.
so hypocritical. You're so fucking
it's
inept.
so-
You're so blinded to your own fucking retarded
He really
stupidity.
is. He's just a holier-than-thou little piece of shit that tries to make himself feel better against it, compared to everyone else. Try to put himself higher above others to try to like keep his little ego inflated. I mean, it's just so painfully obvious.
The Bible's good and movies are bad.
I guess he likes biblical violence just because Jesus, who once again was against violence.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm done. Egghead out. Jeffrey, you're gonna pay for this one day. You're gonna fucking pay and kiss my fucking ass. I'm out of here.
That would be punishment, though.
Go fuck yourself with an overturned tractor trailer.
Fuck you too, faggot. You ball-sucking little prick.